Hey folks, it's time for your second revision of the semester. Revision is an essential skill required by all English 1101 students and one that will serve you well throughout your entire college career. Just like you did with the first revision, you can select any of the 6 papers we have written so far to revise. Then you will develop that paper by making it longer. Then you will revise it by making it better. The goal is to take one paper and help it reach its full potential. What potential means may be different for each one of you. For some of you, picking the paper that needs the most work will be the best choice. For others, picking the paper that you can take further and deeper will be the best choice. It's up to you. You can even take a second stab at the paper you already revised. You can revise your first revision. As you work on revising and developing your paper, please draw upon all the skills we've been practicing all semester. Use the tools in your writer's toolbox along with all the other tools that we have been learning about. Note that the revision should be 4 to 5 pages in length, which is at least double what you turned in for your first draft. This requirement is based upon state mandates for this course, so it's very important. Again, this is your revision and it will be due on Sunday. Like we did last time, I would really appreciate it if you use 2 files, one of the revision and one of the original. Please be sure they are clearly marked with revision on one and original on the other. If you want to be really, really nice, you can highlight the changes for me, and that makes it even easier for me to grade. As with your first revision, half of the total points go towards your revision efforts. This assignment is less about the final product and more about embracing the challenge of making real changes to your paper and taking it to the next level, regardless of the risks involved. If you take a look at the pacing schedule for this week, you'll notice on Monday that your invention activity is to revise from scratch. Yes, that's exactly what it sounds like. If you click on the revise from scratch assignment, it will take you through the process of starting your paper from scratch in the instructions. This means literally putting aside your original draft, opening a new file, or taking out a fresh sheet of paper and starting over without looking. Go to that activity for more information. I wanted to mention this activity because I'm sure it's tempting to ignore it and just pretend like you did it. That's fine, but you should know that this can be a very highly effective revision activity. I learned it from personal experience after having lost many months of work on my master's thesis and having to start from scratch. It's hard to start over, but often it's really for the best. Because you have done it once, you've done all sorts of problem solving already, and you're heading into the task with a more experienced perspective. It's much easier to focus on the sweet stuff, quote unquote, because you have a clearer vision than you did the first time through. It doesn't work every time, but it works for enough people that it's worth trying at least once. Plus, once you've started from scratch and survived, it helps you trust yourself in the future. Okay, enough time talking, Elise. Time to let them get to work. Happy revising.